So welcome back to the winners enclosure, first leg of today's pick six, and a good start, of course, to the Bill Human yard. I'm not saying for punting purposes for the guys out there, but just over 18 rand to win about the one proposition. And if you listen to Zeetsman, he did come through with his transparency. He said, please include this one. He told me to mention it to the guys, and the son of Visionaires won a good race. Well done to everybody concerned. Alesh Naidu, well done to you, sir. A bigger well done to you, Zeets. I know that you fancied him to improve, and he's obviously shown the improvement back at home.
Yeah, no, he's working well the first time, you know, if a horse runs a decent race at Kimberley first time out, you know, there's improvement to come. And he wasn't disgraced his first run, and, you know, I was optimistic. I knew it's going to improve a lot, you know, but it was a weak maiden field. That's why I said, in exotics, load up. And we're expecting a lot of improvement from this one. And if you're in the pick six, well done to the boys. And Naifi, dankie jou seun. Alweer, well done Bill. Alesh, you know, we had this with this horses in training auction. Alesh phoned me and said, you know, I'm committed. Just before, it's when the whole turmoil went on with Kimberley going to close and what, he said, don't worry, I'm buying horses. And we had one call for the day, and that was the whole auction. We bid on about 30 horses, and this is one of them. Well done, you know, made his money quickly. Within a month, he made his money, more than triple his money. So well done, Alesh. Thank you. Great patron to have in the stable, and may it continue. Dankie, Naifi. Well done, Bill.
I know the clanners are big supporters of yours, Zeets. I saw they were calling for your post a bit earlier on, but I know that they're big supporters of yours as well. So well done to them if they got the money over here.
You know, if you can help anybody in this game, especially Kimberley, you know, if everybody is transparent and give an opinion, an honest opinion, what you're going to think is the horse going to do, if he's working well, if he's whatever, if you think he's going to improve, say it. You know, give the main thing, punters, you know, the more punters are involved, the more cash is there in the game for all of us. And, you know, if everybody is trying to be honest and help, you know, it's, we can go forward. You know, it's the main thing is help. Every little bit of info, advice, helps for everybody.
Well done, Zeets. Your transparency is always much appreciated. And we're going to get young Nathan in. That's 61. It's been a good start as he gets a bear hug from Zeetsman. Well done, Nathan. Of course, last word from Zeets. I know that he's got to tell us something quickly.
He's on the leading now.
Leading, there we go. I'm sure you'll make the most of it. Of course, well done, Nathan. I just want to go back to your ride over here. I picked you up at about the 250, and that was a good ride because he was wondering a little bit in the closing stages, but once he put his mind to the job, he went on and settled it.
Yeah, like Mr. Zit said, you know, it was a bit dumb his first time here. Didn't actually know the course that well, and yeah, you know, I think he's quite a smart horse. He came out of the gate so nicely, you know. Mr. Zitz told me to just be a bit more handy with him, and, you know, as soon as I asked him, you know, and give him a few reminders, you know, he picked it up nicely and just went all the way.
I know this meant a lot to Zeetsman, and that he's a big supporter of yours, even though he gives you a hard time behind the scenes. I promise you he loves you, Nath, and as long as you're alive, you'll have first choice.
Yeah, I have to thank Mr. Zitz, you know, he's been actually such a big supporter of mine, and just well done to Mr. Alesh Naidu.
Super stuff. Well done over here. 61, and continue riding those winners.
Thank you.
Well done, Nathan Klink. Good to catch up with the team over here. Of course, Zeetsman, as transparent as they come. I know that the clanners out there, they love him, and why not? And I think Zeetsman hit the nail on the head. The game needs the help. We need the transparency, and wherever we can help each other, that's where it needs to go, because the more cash in the game, the more there is for all of us. And I think Zeetsman said it best of all. So well done to everybody concerned. Alesh Naidu, I know you'll be watching amongst your busy business schedule, so continue investing. And you're having a lot of success. We look forward to calling home Glacier Girl a bit later on. It's jackpot time. If you've missed out on the bar pot, the PA, or the pick six, get on the jackpots. Lots of value to be had. I touched on my banker. I think Time Master a bit later on. I know there's been talk for Mr. Money, but I'm in the camp of Time Master, and I'm hoping that he can get the job done.